When I finally decided to stop feeling sorry for myself and actually try in life, conquering my inner bitch, conquering that dumb little voice in my head, trying to keep me in comfort, trying to keep me in a bad place where I never grow, when I finally decided to combat that voice and genuinely try in life, that is the very second I think I fell in love with myself, because I became the person I actually would admire and respect. The reason you don't love yourself isn't because of some weird wishy-washy concept in a book. It genuinely might be because you're not someone worth loving. You don't see yourself as someone worth respecting because you don't think you're the fucking man, because you probably aren't. Your confidence is unmerited. You don't keep your word to yourself. You don't actually try in anything. You half-ass everything you fucking do. You might like a David Goggins edit, but your brain really fucking knows, bro. When it's Monday and you said, I'm gonna start at the gym this week, I'm gonna do my push-pull leg split 6 days a week, you're gonna hit push day and skip all the other days, bro. Your brain knows when you break commitments to yourself. It remembers all that shit and you can't hide it from it. The second I realized this is the second I grew. When I was playing Fortnite for 8 hours straight a day, grinding my fucking ass off, having literally 3 people watch my stream every day, I was so done with fucking life, bro. I remember I'd look in the mirror, look at my ugly side part. I would actually get filmed in class by these girls too. They'd laugh at me. I was like the meme guy for those girls, like the punching bag for them that everyone would make fun of. Like, that is just a terrible way to live, right? And you know, all that just being tired of where the fuck I was, being so stuck in life, not knowing why I hated myself so much, being genuinely just so like put off by what I saw in the mirror, just so done with it. Something made me step outside my comfort zone. And it wasn't actually when I got the physique. It wasn't when I got super consistent with the habits. It wasn't when I won the bodybuilding show. It wasn't when I fucking got spotted by Larry Wheels. It wasn't when I met Bradley Martin of Zoo Culture. It wasn't when I benched 315. It was simply when I started trying to improve myself and actually had the vision of who I wanted to be and actually started trying to become a person I would admire and respect, is the second I started loving myself. Because the person I would admire and respect, anybody who'd be a hero to me, would keep their word to themselves, would be respectful to others, and would genuinely try as hard as they can. They wouldn't give up at the first sign of adversity. They would be a hardworking, disciplined person. So when you actually can keep your word to yourself and become that person you admire, and not just keep your word, put all that work in to become the person that you actually want to be. And when you chase who you authentically want to be, not who other people want you to be, who you want to be, right? Whatever the fuck your dream is, when you chase that shit with full fucking ferocity, you try as hard as you possibly can at that goal, that is actually when you love yourself the most. It is unbelievable. I loved myself the most during 90 minutes of Stairmaster, eating no carbs every day, because I know that was the most badass shit ever. I was waking up at 5:45 every day for 3 months, doing 90 minutes of Stairmaster, eating no carbs. I just knew I took pride in myself. Nobody was doing that shit at fucking 18 years old. I was trying so fucking hard. And guess what? That's why I did well in the show. Because I wanted that shit so bad. And it wasn't just I wanted to win. I wanted to just be the person I respected. And when I did respect myself, it translates into every area in life so much better. You start getting treated better, you start treating others better, and you actually genuinely have this aura to you. Because if you love yourself, others will love you and feel fascinated by you. Because most people can't love themselves and aren't okay in their own skin. You're okay in your own skin when you genuinely try to chase the version of yourself that you know is out there that exists. There is a version of you out there who doesn't snooze the alarm every time, who stays consistent 100% of the time, who doesn't make some bullshit cope, oh, let me miss my routine because I'm not getting 8 hours of sleep, I'm getting 7, who doesn't bullshit cope about that, who doesn't say, I have 100 calories left, so I'm just not gonna finish my calories for today. No, they leave no stones unturned. They try as hard as possible, because when you go from the bottom of no confidence to where I am now, it's unbelievable, bro. You can diagnose someone's self-confidence immediately. Because when you start chasing that greatest version of yourself to ever exist out there, the ultimate version of you that is out there in the ether, that exists, and you know it exists, and when you actually start becoming that person, you'll instantly love yourself almost like immediately. It could literally be within 3 days of chasing that person, and you'll never want to go back. It is unbelievable what happens when you genuinely fucking conquer your inner bitch, that dumb voice in your head that always tells you, stay in comfort, Don't try to be a better version of yourself. Oh, it's okay. Those guys, those red pill guys, those alpha male guys, they're lying. You can't improve your life. When you hear some dumb shit like that and your brain copes and says, yeah, it's true. You can't improve your life. Self-improvement's a scam anyways. It's a myth. You can't really improve yourself. It's all your looks. It's all your height. It's all this bullshit, bro. It's all cope for you not being the version of yourself that you want to be. You need to chase that version of yourself relentlessly. And there's no fucking excuses for you, bro. Because you see this video now and you've watched to this point. There is no point in you procrastinating taking action on what you want to do, bro. Whatever fucking goal it is. Going from skinny to aesthetic. Cutting down in body fat. Starting that fucking business. Doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Being the best pro athlete to ever live, bro. You can fucking do it. Honestly. It's true. If you really put your mind in and really try it as hard as you can make it happen, bro. 100%. I came from a kid who couldn't even order at restaurants, he had so much anxiety, to someone who could easily talk to someone like Bradley Martin without any anxiety. I don't have anxiety like networking to people who are pretty big, who most people would be very nervous to talk to. I have no anxiety talking to them. I have no anxiety talking to women. Because how could I, bro? When I put this much fucking effort on myself and this much relentless fucking work over 6 years to go from an esports player playing video games 8 hours a day, jerking off twice a day, being a fucking loser, to winning natural bodybuilding shows, looking shredded as fuck, having a hot ass fucking girl, trying as hard as I fucking can at my goals, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. When I go from that fucking loser to this person now, it's hard not to have respect for myself. It's hard not to fucking love myself. It's hard to be nervous in front of some girl talking to you when you've put in so much work on yourself. That shit's nothing to you. It doesn't mean much. The message I want you to take away from this video is it's all from conquering your inner bitch. It's all from fucking going in on yourself, keeping your commitments, and actually chasing that version of you that you know exists out there. Because when you chase him, that's when the most fulfillment comes in, and that is the instant you love yourself. Because when you actually take the action it takes to become the person you know you can be, that's when you actually love yourself. That instant right there. Sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's growth. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.